Sophie and her husband, James, had met in college and instantly fell in love. They had both been drawn to each other's passion for serving their country, and after graduation, they both joined the military. Sophie was stationed at a base in the United States, but James was deployed to Afghanistan. They wrote letters and talked on the phone whenever they could, and Sophie eagerly looked forward to the day when James would come home. But one day, Sophie's world was shattered when she received the call informing her that James had been killed in action. Sophie was devastated. She didn't know how to go on without James, and she struggled with feelings of anger, sadness, and guilt. She wondered if there was something she could have done to prevent his death, and she struggled to find meaning in her life without him. But as time passed, Sophie realized that she had to honor James's memory by doing something positive. She began to volunteer with local veterans organizations, and she was able to find solace in helping others who had experienced similar losses. One day, while volunteering at a veterans event, Sophie had an idea. She noticed that there weren't any memorials or tributes to fallen soldiers in her community, and she wanted to do something to change that. She enlisted the help of her friends and family, and together they came up with the idea of creating a memorial garden in their town to honor veterans and fallen soldiers. They worked tirelessly to raise the funds needed to create the garden. They planted flowers, installed benches, and created plaques to honor those who had served their country. On the day of the dedication ceremony, Sophie felt a sense of peace and purpose that she hadn't felt since James's death. She spoke eloquently about the importance of remembering and honoring our military and veterans, particularly those who had made the ultimate sacrifice. As she looked out at the crowd, Sophie felt grateful for the support of her community and for the opportunity to honor her husband's memory in a meaningful way. She knew that James would have been proud of her, and she vowed to continue to serve and give back to her community in his memory. From that day on, Sophie made a promise to always remember and honor the sacrifices of our military and veterans, and especially her beloved husband. She knew that it was up to her and her community to continue the legacy of those who had served, and she was proud to do her part. The moral of this story is that while the loss of a loved one can be devastating, we can honor their memory by doing something positive in their name. In this story, Sophie channeled her grief into creating a memorial garden to honor veterans and fallen soldiers, particularly her beloved husband who had made the ultimate sacrifice. Through her actions, Sophie showed that even in the face of tragedy, we can find a sense of purpose and make a positive impact in the world. Thank you for watching. For more inspiring stories, please like and subscribe.